and Poke subbing out, Trent coming in. Trent, when you watch this one back, hi. But Trent knows I should give him a little shout out every single time. But I think this is going to throw Escape Velocity for a little bit of a loop here, having Trent in instead of Poke. Like, Escape Velocity, this roster has a lot of history with Poke and Toast, but not so much with Hertz and Trent. And so, I mean, I would say a big brain move if it was any other team captain, but we will have to see how that turns out here for Origin Gaming 2, especially see if they have a little bump of excitement from watching Origin Gaming take down Wet in 5.
First 15 seconds, I was getting ready to say, I think this benefits Escape Velocity a little bit because Poke throws so much random and variance out on the pitch whenever he's playing, and Trent is a more, from what I've seen, controlled player and very methodical player that I think that plays more into Escape Velocity style. In first 15 seconds, already getting started off incredibly well. Beautiful pass and able to cross up the defender on the goal line.
Yeah, I mean, you alluded to it in the pregame. That is where Escape Velocity is going to excel, is those infield passes, being able to just open up the Origin Gaming defense, which is the Achilles heel of this team, much like the other one. And so we get to see him take quick advantage of that as Toast gets a little clear. Hertz going to be able to pick this one up. Nice little carry from him, looking for the pass out front. Arrow, good back wall defense, able to force this one down to Dylan. But Trent picks it up. Net's going to be open. Trent takes his sweet time. Toast is there. Toast shoving that one back in the toaster, and it's 1-1, 4:04 to go.
Oh, it was not done enough to begin with. Turn it up to 5. Able to tie that one up, just flipping towards the ball and reading it the whole way. A little bit of extra juice. 60 seconds played here in game number 1, all tied up. How about do we have a quick reset, boys?
This one's going to get 50 to decide while Toast is there. Gets a lucky little bounce. Dylan, dangerous catch there, but a great flick back downfield. He's going to be looking for the for the center there. Hertz gets deleted by Dylan. Arrow looking for the double. Toast just going to miss that one. Trent almost getting 50'd into the back of his net. Now on the counter attack, Trent has the open net as Gibby went for the demo.
Arrow getting bumped. Gibby is stealing the corner boost. I don't think he was getting back regardless of stealing the corner boost. I think that's just a little miscommunication coming out from Escape Velocity. And that one just... I don't know. That kind of concerns me on Escape Velocity. Normally you don't see those miscommunications come out from them.
Yeah, but Gibby looking to bounce back, trying to get it down to Dylan, who's going to be rotating back. He turns off for the mid boost. Left Arrow on a little bit of an island there. Hertz gets the pass down to Trent. Trent with the shot. Dylan, good save. Toast is there to follow it again, looking for the double out front. Not going to have it. Arrow's going to get bumped off. Hertz gets a huge 50. Trent's not able to get that one. Arrow trying to get the shot. Toast, good 50. Coming back out to Trent. Trent, Toast. Everyone missing that one as it rolls all the way back to Hertz. And now Hertz trying to get the pinch over. Toast comes flying from far side because just Toast things. As this one bounces back towards mid and finally seeing a little break in the action here for both of these teams.
Listen, somebody has to take Poke's place, and who better to do it than Toast? Just flying from side to side, but yeah, again, it just looks like it's throwing this Escape Velocity squad off ever so slightly. They just don't know where they're coming from, and I think game number 1, yes, these two teams are very familiar with each other, but it always throws you off with how is the other team going to play. And I think for Escape Velocity, it's starting to settle down, starting to figure it out a little bit. Just need to clean up their touches as they get a little scary in front of their own net, but definitely starting to work the ball down and gain a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, it's Toast trying to get the beat there. Dylan able to just blow it past him, but Hertz with a great recovery, able to send that into the corner. Gibby takes this one, looking for the pass down to Arrow. Hertz just gets enough of that one. Minute 55 to go here. Still a 2-1 ball game. Trent playing for 50, not going to have it. Arrow looking for that center pass. No one's going to be there. Gibby finally picks it up. He's up for that one. Takes the shot by Hertz. What a save by the skin of his teeth. Sends it back downfield.
My goodness, I love the fake out there in the midfield. from Escape Velocity, just knowing who was coming, who had the boost, who needed to take the shot, and it almost working for him is again in front of the goal line. Toast with the last second save. One of these has got to go in for him. There it is with, again, a beauty of an infield pass, able to sneak it by the two defenders.
Yeah, and that's, you know, Escape Velocity's working that to perfection, just making Origin Gaming, kind of lulling them into a false sense of security of what they're going to be doing on the offense. And then they hit him with that quick infield pass, and it's led to 2 goals now. And for Origin Gaming too, going into the final minute of this game and even continuing the series, are going to have to figure something out for their defensive rotations. Otherwise, Escape Velocity is just going to be able to continue taking advantage of that and kind of run away with this one.
Yeah, it's just a matter of making sure that everything has purpose on the Escape Velocity side. Make sure your touches are purposeful, looking for one another, getting that ball up the field, down the pitch, and ready to take that quick angle when it presents, because again, there are gaps on that rotation of Origin Gaming 2. It's just a matter of being able to hit the shot, place the shot, force them to play defense, but at the same token, don't overcommit, because you know Origin Gaming 2 is going to immediately come back and attack.
Yeah, as Hertz gets another demo here, Gibby, he's going to get deleted. Hertz goes for the shot, fakes it, gives it to Trent, but Gibby doesn't fall for it. This one's going far side. Trent can't, or Toast can't get the double. Arrow's going to have a free possession, but has no boost as Trent sends this one all the way back down. Dylan just gets enough of that one, so Toast pushes it into the corner. Hertz is there for the quick shot. Crossbar. Trent can't get the read. Final seconds ticking off. Coming back towards mid. Arrow's going to have one last opportunity. Drops this down for Gibby. Trent gets the cut. Toast is there. Toast takes the shot. Sends that one wide. Dylan keeps this one up alongside while Hertz is there. Pinches it down and is happy to play for overtime in game number 1 here.
Oh, and I'm not sure a kickoff really benefits either team. Both of them so scary on each side. Escape Velocity being incredibly disciplined and being able to get that pass, but again, Origin Gaming can just shoot it from anywhere and get a demo from any point, and you never know where they're coming from. It does look like they're going to calm down a little bit and play a little bit of actual Rocket League. See how this one plays out.
As Trent gets another demo almost on cue. Trent's going to miss that one, rolling free near midfield. Hertz is there for the 50. Toast is up. He's looking for the double. He could have the angle, but just drops it out mid. Trent in a dangerous spot here, throws it towards back wall. He's looking for the double. What a double it was. Sends this all the way back down into EV's corner. Arrow trying to push it around, not going to be there, sent far side. Gibby picks this one up. Toast is going to be right there for the 50. And that's the thing with Origin Gaming 2 right now. They are not giving EV any space to set up solo plays here.
Yeah, well, and I think it's not necessarily solo plays, it's getting in those passing lanes. If the first person can't get a clean line of sight, you can't get that infield pass and snapshot coming out, which is where both of their goals have come from. The solo plays aren't working, but if they're able to get it across... Oh, Arrow!
What a beautiful touch, my lord. Just getting enough of that one, catching Origin's defense off guard. Beautiful shot. And Escape Velocity take this one in overtime.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was going to be a pass, but Arrow just had other ideas, and I swear every single time we see this Escape Velocity squad, Arrow holds true to his name, and it is like he has been flung by Robin Hood himself, being able to get these nutty goals and long shots, being so incredibly accurate, being able to get that one. But I think the biggest thing we have to look at is Dylan had 7 saves.
Yeah, this almost feels like a Lemon Puppy kind of stat line here, right? No goals, 3 assists, 7 saves. Dylan, the backbone of Escape Velocity there with that one. He was a part of every single goal, and the only reason this wasn't a runaway was because of his defensive play there. In his defense, Gibby and Arrow were pretty much demoed for most of the match there, so...
That's also valid, but man, the 7 saves, that's got to paint a target on your back, especially the way that Origin Gaming 2 likes to get bumpy, likes to get the demos. get physical, especially in front of the net, muddy things up. It's got to put a target on your back, but at the same point, if you focus too much on Dylan, Arrow and Gibby gonna start taking off on the offensive side. So, I think for Origin, it's almost got to be a matter of continue playing their game. He's not gonna get 7 saves again, and almost giving us a free own goal.
Yeah, it's Gibby's now pushing this one downfield. Wanted the double, drops it down to Arrow instead. Arrow looking for the pass out to Dylan. Dylan's there, shot coming out. Toast gets a touch, but doesn't get the save because that was top shedder out. As Toast up for this one, he's looking for the double. Trent's going to be there for the shot. Arrow, nice little save. Doink over the top. And EV back on that quick counterattack here. Hurts trying to do everything he can to get it out of harm's way, but EV's just there every step of the way to start locking down Origin Gaming 2 in their own half as they keep trying to clear it out, but to no avail.
Yeah, but again, it's a matter of that boost. You see Trent on the attack with full boost. We're not able to steal that one away from the corner, and that's where the aggression starts. If you are going to lock down this Origin Gaming 2 squad, you have to make sure you are stealing both corners and the mid, because they will just leave somebody on the island and go get some boost to start a counterattack when you least expect it. You've gotten boost steal after boost steal, and you're like, we're good, we're fine, and somebody just comes out of nowhere with 100 boost and takes you to town. It's that one. I don't think Dylan is expecting Toast to get that high and dunk him out. Trent able to finish it off.
Yeah, nice little aggression there out of the corner. And I mean, that's for Dylan. I don't think he thought Toast was going to get that high, but I also believe he thought he was. Trent just making me shut up with the dirtiest of reads here. Sends it off the corner, knew exactly where Dylan was going to touch it, and Trent said, "Thank you, sir. Can I have another?" as he slams that one home to go up 2-0 for Origin Gaming.
Trent, you know that his face is just like his tag there. Got a big old smile on his face after that one. Reading it like a book and getting the angle. Be able to go up 2-0 and then gets the hat trick right off the kickoff. My goodness, Trent just popping off.
Yeah, Trent, I mean, taking advantage of Toast pushing up on that one. Near post thought Toast was going to take that banger. Trent just waiting, getting a little pop over the top. The knuckleball throwing him off there as Toast pushes this back towards mid. Not able to follow that one up, but Trent just keeping it right there. Forces Toast to get up for it, and Gibby's going to get a little miss before Hurts takes control. Trent has to 50 that as Arrow wanted that one to fall in. But again, Trent coming off sidewall with tons of boost here, able to just kill some time. But Seeger, we're only 2 minutes into this one.
Yeah, and you feel like for the vast majority, Escape Velocity's had the pressure. It's just been the quick turnaround. As you see, all 3 players are just beelining it. This is a formation. Everyone just go. It is like we are watching football, and it is all go. The ball was snapped. Everybody streaks upfield. Somebody's going to get it, put it on net, and we'll see what happens. Just full out Hail Mary, and it is working.
I was going to use a Mighty Ducks reference, but I mean, that one works too. But it's frustrating. And now people who are seeing Origin Gaming 2 play for the first time, you understand our frustration and hate with this team, right? None of this should be working. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. 3 men up in the box, pushing 2 going for demos, and somehow they end up not getting counterattacked on. It doesn't make sense as it works. Final 2.5 minutes of this second game here, and Hurts gets a good 50. That one rolls towards net. Arrow can't get the shot off as Gibby's now on the counterattack. Wanted the high flick, but Toast is right there trying to get something going as he was turtling a little bit. Trent can't get that touch, and I mean, with 2 minutes to go here, Seeger, what does EV need to do to get back in this one?
Touch the ball? Yeah, I mean, really, there has been just quick snap shots coming out from Origin Gaming, and if they're able to just win a 50 on an attack, the net is open in their favor. And every time they've had that opportunity, they haven't been able to win the 50. And it's just a matter of get the challenges and touch the ball, and you will be able to beat this. And now it's so much easier said than done. And I'm not saying that, oh, just touch the ball, you dang champs. Like, no, they're playing incredibly well. Origin Gaming 2 is. It's just a matter of that moment when the 50 doesn't go their way. Escape velocity is so pressed forward, ready for that pass, and the 50 goes the other way that they're not able to get back on defense in time. And that's on the Origin Gaming 2 is just absolutely shredding them on right now.
Yeah, and Trent comes flying in. He wants another one. Toast ends up with it, and that's the hard part first if you're escape velocity right now, right? You always have 2 Origin 2 members on each and every shot that you don't know who's going to be taking it or what angle it's going to be coming from, as Arrow gets a nice little save there on Hertz. Gets a good 50 back into the corner, but I mean, it's 6-0 with a minute and a half to go, and you got to figure for escape velocity in this one to get some momentum back. They just need to find the back of the net.
Yeah, see here, Toast almost getting the double down and in, but yeah, look, it just seems like escape velocity is a little off. Gibby not able to get the touch, Dylan not able to get the read on the backboard. It's not like they don't have people there. They're just not quite able to win the 50s, and then when they need to get those saves, they need to get those touches, they're rushing back and in such what seems like a panic, and even off the kickoff. And that's something you cannot do against this Origin Gaming 2 squad. Yes, we hate the way they play, but they're 3-1 for a reason.
Yeah, as that weird pinch almost goes in. Oh, Hurts just flying over the top there. Trent's going to pick this one up. Can't get a solid second touch, but Arrow's going to be throwing this on target. Hurts is there, clears it into the corner. Toast can't get it. Arrow back to Dylan. Dylan with the shot, but the double commit ends up in a save, and Trent comes flying out of nowhere to stop that shot to keep it a 7-0 game right now. Final 30 seconds to go, but this game is all but over. Time, just a formality at this point.
Right, and if they get one for the road here, oh, Dylan getting denied by the crossbar. We'll throw it in. Toast, almost getting the save. But we will get ourselves a little bit of a Brazil here. Is, you know, we're seeing some great touches in front of the net. And Dylan getting it to Aaron again, setting it up with that pass, buying the space and time for the second player to put the ball where it is necessary to get around this Origin Gaming 2 squad. But that's realistically been the first time they've had that space.
Yeah, as Toast wants to touch, he's going to be able to find it as Trent just missed it over the top. Gibby's there for another shot. And EV avoiding the Brazil as they get a second one here with 12 seconds left. And that's got to be a big confidence boost for EV going into game 3. They won game 1 pretty handedly, and then coming out here, Origin was putting up a ton of goals, but they've been able to score the last 2 unanswered and build that momentum going into pivotal game 3 here as Dylan tries to get one more. And
bro,
oh no, Arrow shooting that one wide as it looked like he had a wide open net, and Hertz gets one last save.
Yeah, I think that one was in to begin with. It might have bounced high, but I mean, again, and then in the grand scheme of things, even saying no goal for Dylan. He knew. And again, in the grand scheme of things, it does not matter. But still, okay, let's chalk that up. That's 3 unanswered goals for escape velocity coming into the game. What changed? You know, was it Origin Gaming 2's up 7-0, and so they're like, nah, screw it, it's 45 seconds left, whatever. Let's just jump around. Let's try to pre-jump everything. Let's try to get some clips, you know, whatever's going on. Or is it... Do I even want to know what you're doing? Is it escape velocity started figuring something out? And I think the first 60 seconds here of game number 3 will be able to tell that.
Yeah, and I was trying to read chat because I saw Poke say something.
Yeah,
but
it's Poke.
I know.
We ignore him on the pitch, we ignore him in chat.
But I think this game too for Origin Gaming was them starting to realize, like, yes, they want to have fun and they want to mess around, but they need to focus in against these better teams because small mistakes here and there, and they're going to start getting taken advantage of. But I think if escape velocity can come out and get a goal here in the first 45 seconds, that escape velocity is going to come away with this game and could possibly take the series at that point, having all that momentum after such a good performance from Origin Gaming 2. I mean, how many times have we seen it, Seeger? A team comes out, throws up 7, 8, 9 goals, and then their offense falls flat from there on out, and they can't do anything about it.
I'm that team. That's me playing. I do things like that, but it happens on all levels, and it's a lot of it happens because you start to feel so incredibly confident. You feel like you can't do any wrong, and you start doing everything wrong and overcommitting and overpressuring, and make yourself susceptible to that counterattack. Will this Origin Gaming 2 squad do that? I don't know, because their style just seems to be, we don't care. We're going to try to score 10 goals every single time, and we may make mistakes along the way, and they just don't care. They're just going to attempt to outscore you regardless of how many they give up on the back end. But for escape velocity, again, a lot of it it has to come down to these passing plays and finding one another in front of the net.
Just like that.
Put in case.
Yeah, and I mean, for Arrow, great touch there. Just drops this down for Gibby. Trent caught in such an awkward position. Hurts not being able to read the play, not knowing if Trent was going to go for it or not. And that's what escape velocity needs to get back to. And yeah, it was just over that 45 seconds. But, I mean, they've now scored the last 3 over the last game and change. And so for Origin Gaming 2, you have to start to worry here, knowing that, yeah, you put up 7, but then your offense got stifled, and escape velocity started to find their groove as Trent gets a huge save there.
Yeah, and but again, you got to wonder, and it's a good thing that we don't have Poke, because we know he would say, "Oh yeah, we were just messing around," But were they? Well, were they messing around? And I can't tell with this team what's messing around, what's relaxing because they have 3, 4, 5, 7 goal lead, and what is they were just making some mistakes, and escape velocity was taking them to town on that. And, it's got to be, oh my goodness, toast. It's got to have that push and pull here in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, sorry, Musa is making me die with his chat, but Toast is just a good 50. Escape velocity's defense getting caught out of position there. It looked like Gibby thought that Toast wasn't going to get a 50 there, was trying to rotate right back behind and just gave up an open net off of the misread of the play. But I mean, that's what it took for Origin Gaming 2 to break through in this game here, was just a long shot off of a good 50. And I mean, they've proven that they can't win games that way. Like, they have to have a high-flying offense, or they lose the close ones. As Toast pushes this one through, gets a nice pass out. Oh, it was a shot. Dylan, huge save. Trent trying to get the double. Gibby, awkward touch off the ceiling. He's not going to be able to follow that one up, but Toast can't get the touch. Arrow looking for the pass out. Not going to be there. Just takes it himself and able to bury that one. 2-1, 2:20 to go.
And I like this little wrinkle coming out from Arrow as well. You see, expecting the pass. Look at the position and look at the pathing coming out, expecting that pass to come off of the back wall and get the second or third person to get that shot. And Arrow throwing the wrinkle, saying, no, I'm taking the shot right here. I know you're contesting this. I know you're aggressive, and I will make you pay immediately. And then doing it so right off of the kickoff from the miss and on Toast.
Yeah, Toast trying to get the back wall read, and Arrow, nice job just getting the touch, taking his time, putting it in the open net. Producer, take notes. But you got to figure this is where escape velocity starts to excel, and this is what we were talking about with Origin, or Origin Gaming 2. When they're in these lower scoring games for so long, teams have the ability to just take advantage of them and push that pressure a little bit more when you can't get those double and triple commits across the board. As Dylan, oh, huge touch there. Doesn't get credited for the save, but that one was for sure going in the back of the net. Just able to get enough of that one. But for Origin Gaming 2, going into this last minute 40, it's kind of like escape velocity. They need to find some momentum, some sign of good hope here. Otherwise, escape velocity is going to run away with the series.
Yeah, and last 7 goals, Escape Velocity has scored 6 of them going back to the last game. They are finding their groove. They're getting into it. But Game 1 was EV, Game 2 was Origin Gaming 2, Game 3 so far has been all EV. I'm not saying that Origin Gaming 2 is out of this by any stretch of the imagination. We have seen them score more than 3 goals in 90 seconds. They are more than capable of doing it, but it just looks like Escape Velocity has a great grasp of what Origin is trying to do. It's just taking advantage of it time and time again. They're able to get it behind that first and second player, have somebody up the pitch, or have that momentum to be able to carry it on through and not allow a quick counterattack. And that has been the difference. There has been no counter from Origin. Have they been able to clear it? Yes, but nothing has been threatening.
Right, and that's the difference between this game and the last one. When they could get the clear, they had 2 people on it in the corner, able to force it out mid and get a quick shot off. But now EV's rotations have been so spot on. Nothing they can do as Toast goes for the double with the flip reset. Just misses that one as Hertz goes for the shot, doesn't get enough on it. Gibby easy clear. Final 30 seconds to play here, and got to figure Escape Velocity have locked this one up, being up 3.
Yeah, and I like what they're doing on offense as well. They're adding the wrinkle. They're adding that little bit of differences in their shots. They're going for the flip reset. They're going for the pass. They're going for the snapshot. They're not tipping their hand on the one thing that they really like to do or really want to do against this Origin Gaming 2 squad. If they're able to maintain that little bit of difference every single time they come down, and you start seeing Origin Gaming 2 continue to bite on the pass or continue to bite on that quick shot, they're able to adapt, they're able to change it up, and all 3 players are ready for it on the fly. I'm really liking what EV is setting themselves up for going into game number 4.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about it in between games 2 and 3. When you have a team that puts up a ton of goals, they happen to fall flat because they get overconfident. And we just saw that happen here with Origin Gaming 2. And in all honesty, if you do that against a team like Escape Velocity, they will hold that momentum and just keep that pressure and keep putting it to you and run away with the series. And I mean, they have series point right now, and you have to figure they're the favorites going into game 4 here to close this one out.
Yeah, but as we're going to look at the 45 months with the sub, that is absolutely fantastic. Huge shout out there. I mean, that's like almost twice as old as my son and Carwin, being a true fan here with IGL. So I have to give that shout out for certain. But the difference between game 1 and game 3 victories for EV, game number 1, Dylan had 7 saves. Here in game number 3, they were able to do it with 17 shots as a team, almost tripling Origin Gaming 2. So able to do it on both sides. Again, it's just a matter of making sure that the transitional attack from Origin Gaming 2 does not come out, as that is when they are most deadly.
Yeah, and this just shows the versatility of Escape Velocity, right? Able to go from playing extremely defensive, win an overtime game, to playing extremely offensive and just putting it to Origin Gaming 2. But really, for this next one, it's now on Origin Gaming 2's shoulders to try and get the first goal and throw EV into an awkward position as Arrow gets an awkward touch. Oh, can't follow that one up as Hertz has to fall back into his own corner, try to play this off back wall, gets it over to Toast. Toast can't get a good pass past Arrow, but Hertz is going to be there for the 50 as Trent picks it up. But Dylan shutting it down already, and we're seeing offensive pressure come out from Escape Velocity early and often here in game number 4.
Yeah, it's just right there, the big booming clears on that back wall. Escape Velocity has to be so careful to not throw it right where an Origin Gaming 2 member is. And it's less of what Origin Gaming is doing and more of what EV needs to ensure they don't do. Because those free balls, those free clears, Origin Gaming 2 will take to town in a hurry. As Trent just hits up. There are 4 cars in the air, and Trent just dusts everybody to this.
What a nice shot from Trent here. Good placement. And Origin Gaming 2 needed that to build some momentum back. They needed to get that early lead, and that's when they start to get a little bit more dangerous because they're going to up the bumps and demos, and they're going to start pushing that second man. It's like they're more comfortable playing aggressive with a 1-goal lead than being down, which most teams play the opposite. When they're down, they play more aggressive, but for this Origin Gaming 2 team, it's almost like they have nothing to lose, so they're just going to keep pushing offense because they already have a lead. So that is when it starts getting dangerous for Escape Velocity in this series.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of that is we're just going to kill their will to come back in this game. If we can score 1, we can score 5. And if we're up 5-0, it doesn't matter what we give up because they're not going to have the time to be able to come back. And, you know, that's their style of play, and it works. I hate it, but it works. And it's just a matter of keeping that consistency and keeping Escape Velocity on the defensive side. And if Eevee can get 1 or 2 quick ones back, you know, again, that's danger territory for OG here in game number 4 when they're on the brink of losing their second match.
Yeah, as Dylan gets a nice 50 there, Hurt's going to be all by himself. Dylan wants to get the shot, finds it somehow. Slots that one in near post, and Escape Velocity tie this one up just under 3 minutes to go here. And Arrow doing a great job of leading the way, just forcing Hurts to not be able to read where Dylan wanted to put that one, coming away with the goal.
Yeah, and great communication as well. Arrow's going up for that and getting called off and able to get back down and at least get in the way. You don't always need the bump. You don't always need the demo. Just getting in the way and making the pathing difficult is enough to open it up. As good as these players and these teams are, that is all it takes to be able to tie this ball game up.
Yeah, as Toast wanted the double, couldn't find it. Trent gets a good 50. Favorable bounce, falls right to him. And just able to give that one a little tap-a-roo to find the back of the net. 2-1 for Origin Gaming 2.
Yeah, oh, look what I found. It just happens to be right on top of the ball. Gibby, not knowing where that one was going to go, hit the brakes, was expecting to go far side, just a little bit of a change-up, but it works right in front of the net, no problems. We are hitting halftime here in game number 4, Origin Gaming 2. Finding the offensive dose so desperately needed last game, it's just a matter of how long can they keep it up.
Yeah, as Trent pushes this past one, trying to get the pass out mid, it's going to be floating there, but Hurts all the way back playing conservative defense? Huh. I didn't think they knew what that meant, but Hurts was back just waiting for a bang and trying to not give up advantages. That one's going to be just a little high. Toast gets it over the top. Hurts trying to lead the way. Gets the bump. This one's going to be rolling to the corner. Trent gets their good 50 coming right down towards the front. Dylan able to smack that away before Trent can get the Doomsy. And now pressure coming back the other way. Dylan looking for the shot. Hurts good 50. Gets a good save, but Gibby's right there to read it yet again. Trent gets the touch, but can't follow as he gets bumped off. Him and Toe's going to double commit. Hurts all by himself for a second. Able to kill some time and allow his teammates to recover. As this one's still in the corner. Origin Gaming 2 up 1, and Toe's just letting time tick off the clock there in his own corner.
Yeah, and you're seeing Origin, they're playing rotational defense. I don't think they knew what that was either, as they're able, yes, there was a double commit that happened on the side, but they're playing so getting the ball east and west, even if they're not able to clear it out, buying them space and time to get boost, and when the opportunity does arise, get the ball cleared down. Yes, no shot came out, but they're now full tanks, able to get these challenges, able to get some transition back the other way, but it's a huge miss, and the pass from Gibby to Arrow. My goodness, that ball just sat there in mid.
See what happens when we say nice things about this team. But yeah, they were rotating, they were doing well, and Escape Velocity doing a good job of just forcing a miss there at midfield and able to walk this one in as Toast. We get to see the replay yet again, just whiffs that one. Had an easy clear as this is going to get pinched back towards net. Toast, last one back, gets a touch, looking for the double, drops this one down to Trent. Trent trying to get it back to Hurts. It's going to be there. Hurts takes the shot, wants to sneak it past Dylan. Not going to be there, but Hurts picks this one up again. He has control, trying to get underneath Arrow. Arrow, good 50. Trent's going to be there, can't get the touch. Toast able to follow this one up. He's looking for the double to get the pass out mid. It's not going to be there, but ends up with the demo. Double commit coming out from Escape Velocity, but Hurts just going to back pass, reset. Origin Gaming 2 one last offensive opportunity to take this in regulation, or we are probably heading to overtime here as Dylan gets a nice touch, but Hertz is going to be there. Can't get this one out of the corner. Arrow drops it. Shot coming out from Toast. Gibby, easy save, easy clear. And we are in overtime here in game number 4. And last time we were in this position, Seeger, Escape Velocity came away with the win off of a beautiful pass and an even better shot.
Yeah, and it's got to be Arrow that you're looking out for. It's been the one to be able to find those angles, be able to find those shots, the solo play, even being able to get in the way and allow the solo play for his teammates, leading the charge even if he's not getting the goals. So definitely who I'm keying in for the side of Escape Velocity. And if I'm doing that, you know that Orange is doing that, and right on cue, Hertz taking out Arrow and opening it up for Trent, but Dylan does get back in time to be able to pick up the save, and a couple more demos, reset play on.
Oh, Trent, huge 50, Gibby! What a save, but Toast is going to be there, gets the pass out to Hertz. Dylan can't get the touch, Hertz gets the bounce, and Orange Gaming 2 somehow steal this one 3-2, 47 seconds into overtime.
Yeah, Dylan has to play that 50. Such an awkward position. Doesn't know when Hertz is coming in for that shot. In a great position on the shot from Hertz as well. Being able to sneak that one down and away and just rolling its way on up. Gets that friendly roll. Gets goal number 3 and the game. Sending us to our second game number 5. And what is it with Origin tonight and playing game number 5? It's like, I'm not upset about it. But this is back-to-back Origin teams and back-to-back game 5s. They just apparently they just wanted to play some Rocket League tonight.
I guess they just wanted to put on a show for everybody. Escape Velocity, Wet, and both Origin teams showing, hey, you know what? This Invitational is more competitive than it's ever been. People aren't going to just run away with it, and the top is just going to cannibalize each other, as we're seeing here tonight, pushing each other to game 5s and overtimes. And I mean, this one really could go either way. You've got to think it plays in favor of Escape Velocity because they have won the odd games right now. And, you know, I wouldn't call me superstitious, maybe a little stitious, but I think, again, it's going to come down to who scores first. The team that scored first in each of these ended up taking each game. So whoever gets that momentum off the rip is going to be the one to watch out for. But to counter that, these matches are so volatile that may or may not be the case. Now you have Escape Velocity who's able to score 4 goals and go up 4-1 in game number 3. You have Origin who goes up 7-0, and then, you know, again, the next 7 goals they only score 1. So both teams are capable of just absolutely lighting up the scoreboard, and even if they drop 1 or 2 goals, they still have to feel good about their chances. It's just a matter of execution, and that is not it for the side of Escape Velocity. Good touch, good recovery from Toast there, able to just send that one off back wall to himself and take that quick shot. But that's something that we haven't seen a ton out of Origin Gaming 2. As much as we talk about their double commits and everything like that, we don't see a lot of solo plays come out from them, right? Someone's always there. Most of their goals usually end up assisted. 2 people are on the ball at the
same time.
Right. But no, it doesn't count. I'm trying to be nice, okay? Just let me have this one, Seeger. I'm trying to find something.
Go ahead.
Nope, you ruined my moment. It's fine.
I ruined Poke's moment, and he's not even playing, but Hertz able to get multiple touches down the pitch. But again, you know, Escape Velocity do a great job of defending that back wall, getting back on defense, but it's the execution, and they need to make sure that they are able to transition that the rest of the way down.
Yeah, as Toast goes for that quick shot. Dylan, awkward touch. Hertz is going to be there looking for the waterfall. Huge clear downfield. That one's just going to go into the corner and roll up. Toast gets the first touch. He's not going to be able to find the second. Trying to play 50. Dylan, quick shot. Hertz. Good bang downfield. He's trying to find Toast. Toast wants to find Hertz on the far side. Doesn't get the touch he wants as Gibby now takes us in the corner. Arrow's going to be right there. That one gets just a little bit away from him. Trent able to get up for the 50. Him and Hertz double committing on that one. Now Dylan's going to have a free touchdown field, but that first one just too far. Hertz trying to adjust. Arrow Good clear, but Toast is there to cut it off. Trent's up for this one. What a shot from Trent. Beautiful placement as Escape Velocity going for the squishy save there. Couldn't get up to this one in time as Trent sent that one far post.
Yeah, again, it's all their opportunities on both sides are there. It's a matter of the execution. And Trent, beautiful, you said it perfectly. Beautiful placement, able to put that top right corner, spotting where the defender was coming from and able to throw it away from that just far enough to get goal number 2. And you know, yes, it is a 2-goal lead, but is it enough?
I don't think so. With how good we've seen Escape Velocity be on the offensive end, I don't think 2 goals is enough. If they can get to 4, yeah, that's going to be enough there, because I mean, we've got about 2.5 minutes left here. We've seen Escape Velocity be able to score a lot of goals, but not really many more than that outside of one game. And so if you're Origin Gaming 2, you want to keep the pressure going here. You want to get at least one more, give you a little security blanket, but never count Escape Velocity out, especially if they can start figuring out their rotations. As right now, it feels like third man's going for an outlet pass, and the first 2 are already rotating back. And that is going to be huge going into the final 2 minutes here.
Yeah, I mean, that's very difficult against this Origin Gaming 2 squad. But also, game number 5, down 2, what do you have to lose? If you give up another 2 goals, whether you're playing the way that you currently are or you try to change it up, play a little bit more aggressive, the result remains the same. You have to be able to throw the kitchen sink at this Origin Gaming 2 squad, get a couple goals, give yourself that opportunity. As we're seeing some shots on net, but in all reality, none of them have been too terribly threatening or that have been an exceptional save or exceptional defensive play from Origin.
Yeah, as a nice pinch comes out, Arrow trying to follow this one, but no boost for EV as Hertz just shoots that one over the top of everybody. And there's that security goal we were talking about for Origin Gaming 2. Have to breathe a little sigh of relief here being up 3 with 1.5 minutes to go, but Escape Velocity has had wonderful kickoff strategies so far and has netted them a couple of goals. And so Origin Gaming 2 still need to be on their heels a little bit as Dylan trying to find Arrow, but Hertz is going to be there to just get enough of that one. Dylan's there for the shot, hits post, Arrow follows it, and it's almost like I spoke it into fruition. It's 3-1, minute 23 to go.
Yeah, nice job there, Dylan. Not able to get it in, but still keeping it close, allowing Arrow to clean it up. And you know, like you said, another kickoff goal. And again, it's still up 1, but it's starting to get into danger territory for this Origin squad. And instantly off the kickoff, getting a shot and opening up the back wall for this Escape Velocity. They need to convert. Here's Dylan. Oh, what a pass from Gibby. And right on cue, Escape Velocity. They're coming back.
Yeah, now only down 1 with 1 minute 10 to go here. And that's why I said Origin Gaming 2 wanted to get the 3, but 4 for sure. Because this EV team can score in droves, as we just saw here. Kate coming in chat saying Origin is throwing. I don't doubt that in the least bit, but Toast trying to clear this one out. Comes right back out to Dylan. Dylan with the quick shot. Hertz trying to get their Arrow. Great kill, but no one from EV to follow that up. Trent off the ceiling, has tons of boost, gets a nice little flip reset towards back wall. Arrow trying to bang this one down with the musty. Not going to be there. Hertz takes the shot. Dylan. Soft touch into the corner. Toast trying to get this one back out. It's going to get pinched towards their own net, and that one's going to roll in. And it is 3-3, 40 seconds to go.
Oh, Toast. Again, I hate to blame Origin Gaming too, because this is how they play. See ball, touch ball. If I'm the closest person, I'm always going to go for the challenge. But you can't challenge with that angle. You just, that's something you can't do. And it works out for Escape Velocity as we have back-to-back 3 unanswered goals for these 2 teams. And Tank, I know there's still more than enough time for either team, but Game 5 overtime?
Might as well. I mean, what else could we possibly ask for? As Hertz misses that one. And I think that's a Seeger curse there.
I said it with a question. It was a question. You will not allow it, producer. It was a question.
That is a Seeger curse. Talking about overtime.
I asked you and you said yes. If that's a curse,
Arrow getting the
too.
shot there. He's going to get a nice touch. Trent trying to bang this one downfield. Toast is going to be there. Toast is going to have an opportunity if Gibby doesn't get there. This one going into the corner. Arrow tries to clear it away. Trent keeps it up. Hurts there for it. Pops this one downfield. Dylan just trying to kill it. Lets it fall. And escape velocity going to steal this series.
Until Toast off, as there was a dill off thrown out earlier, having some fun out on the pitch, but escape velocity coming back down 3-0 and not giving up on the game. And you know, we both talked about it. I asked, is 2 enough? And you said no, it has to be 4. It's almost like you know this Origin squad or something, because they only scored 3 and they lost.
Yeah, and I mean, I said escape velocity can score 4. We haven't seen them score many more than that, so they needed to get there. And I mean, they hit the nail on the head. And even though I'm wrong in the pick, I'm still right with that. So I'll take that as a victory. But in all honesty, I mean, huge props to escape velocity for fighting through that. Origin goes up 2-0, then they go up 3-2. They start throwing yet again, and then just an easy play downfield, and escape velocity come away with another impressive win to go on to 4-1 and drop Origin Gaming down to 3-2.
Yeah, and you know, listen, we've talked about this time and time again. We talk about it every pre-show. We talk about it every time we have to cast this Origin Gaming 2 squad. When you have a team that is incredibly disciplined, has a lot of chemistry, has played together for a very long time, they can take advantage of the mistakes that happen on the Origin Gaming 2. They are a very loose squad. They fly around the pitch. They don't have a whole lot of care in the world as far as their play style. You know, that's just how they play, and it works for them. And you know, I'm not trying to say that as a slight to other, you know, oh, you know, we can just screw around. And no, that's just how they play. They play that in competitive matches. They play that in invitational matches. They play that in other tournaments. Like, that's just how they play. It shouldn't work. And against a disciplined team, most of the time it doesn't work. And that's what you had here with this escape velocity. Again, we've talked about it. They have been together for years. So to be able to have that chemistry and be able to back up one another when it just goes everywhere and you never know where the ball's going to go next or who's going to jump up or if 5 people are going to jump for the ball. You know, and I think that's what was able to pull escape velocity ahead.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, like you said, just playing disciplined, playing patient, and waiting for Origin Gaming 2 to make those double, triple commits on the offensive end and just saying, okay, we'll push this downfield. We'll get a nice, easy pass out mid and score on you because you are going to, at best, have only one player back. And we talked about that with the other Origin roster as well. And really, the difference between the two is OG1 just has better offensive and mechanical players where OG2 can't overcome those obstacles. And so escape velocity, just putting it to them and giving a good recipe to keep Origin Gaming 2 out of the top of the power rankings.
Yeah, but speaking of teams that are going for the top of the power rankings, that is going to be our next matchup. As again, we do not slow down tonight. Powerhouse after powerhouse matchup. Top of the hour. 10 o'clock Eastern here in about 11 minutes or so. When we get back from our intermission, we are going to have 3-1 Eclipse Esports versus 3-1 Trash Esports. And, you know, we've had 2 Game 5s. It would not surprise me if we had another one. So go refill your waters. Go ahead, take a quick bathroom break, grab some more popcorn because we have more Indy Gaming League Summer Invitational 2022 powered by League OS still to come.